Okay, here I am in my old bedroom in my parents' house, and I'm making a new start in my life, and it's not the first time. I thought it's nice to start vlogging again and show you what happens. Oh, I hear the birds singing. What happens if you let go of everything? If you let go of what you're doing, so in my case, ayahuasca ceremonies, and if you let go of your house, so I had an amazing villa in Vinkeveen where I've been so happy. And you know, what you do is something that becomes part of your identity. So you identify yourself with where you live, with your house, what you do. And sometimes we just run and run and run, and we don't take time to stand still, to reflect on our lives, and to ask ourselves, what does really matter to me? And how am I gonna live my life? What makes me truly happy? What is my place? And in my case, I mean, I had all the things that make me so happy. And ayahuasca, maybe I can still say it's my biggest love. But sometimes, even when you're together with your big love, it's not meant to go on. And it's not the first time. Again, you can see my old vlogs. My inner voice told me to stop. And I listened to my inner voice. So I quit organizing and guiding this ayahuasca ceremonies. But it has been a big path, a big journey to come where I've been, to become an ayahuasca ceremony leader. It's not something that comes from one to another day. It takes years to come there. And I trained myself. Also, not even that. Also, I learned to cook the perfect medicine, and I feel like I found the perfect medicine. And yeah, I've been building up something so beautiful, and then it's like a child who goes to the beach, and the whole day in the sand he makes this castle, and it's like, wow, he puts all his time and effort and fun into it. And then it's like, hey, little Maria, we go home. And it's like, destroying the castle that I've been building on the whole day. But this is years, not one day. So in a way, it's very strange. But in another way, now that I took some time to do nothing, it's like, and I already found one new passion, which is a plant-based diet that really helps me. First, it helped me to heal my skin, but it helps me also to get good energy. And even though I always slept already really good, I had always a nice energy, it just makes me feel it makes me feel clean inside. And today I start my cleanse day, so this is something I already found, but still I feel like there's something more. And the reason why I make these changes is because I did a dieta. I will tell more about that. And in this journey, so a dieta is actually a retreat where you drink ayahuasca, but you diet a master plant from the jungle. And in my case, I dieted Noyarao, which is the highest tree of the forest of the Amazons. There are 5 trees like this in the Amazons, as far as they know. And it looks like a glow-in-the-dark tree. Say like in the movie Avatar. Yeah, these trees really exist with a glow in the dark, and she has so much wisdom. They say she comes directly after God. And in this dieta, Noyarao showed me a very beautiful future, but also she told me, stop your ayahuasca ceremonies. There needs to be more time for you. Instead of giving and taking care of others, you have to be more in the center. And also, it felt as if it was a kind of divine protection to stop. And yeah, since then, the rules in the Netherlands changed, because normally in the Netherlands, the Santo Daime is allowed to do their ceremonies legally. And this changed, and they can also import their daimi, their ayahuasca, legally, but this also changed. And maybe this because of that, because I'm so openly on YouTube talking about ayahuasca, maybe that's the reason. I don't know, and this is life. You don't always know why things are happening, but just you feel what is right. And this is what I follow. So it feels right now to take a sabbatical, but I don't want to do completely nothing. And this is also what I've seen in my journeys. I saw actually what I have to do. And I'm not there yet. I also saw it's very important for me to go to Bali, where I will go in 2 weeks. Since the year started, I've been in Ibiza, I've been in London. I booked another journey to Saudi Arabia. I would have been there right now, but I didn't go because it was a bit unsafe. And I would go there to visit some old participants from ayahuasca. So my ayahuasca participants, they come from all over the world, even Saudi Arabia, India, like Australia, New Zealand, Thailand, but of course mainly UK, Germany, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Belgium, Netherlands, and I always had like 90% from abroad and 10% from the Netherlands. And I always had like 80% men, what you would not expect, and 20% women. So yeah, and I'm proud. I'm really proud of what I've been creating. I'm really proud of all the things I've done so far. And it all came to me because I followed my inner voice, my inner guidance. It has never been my plan. I never wrote a business plan. It was really by living in the moment, following my inner guidance, and then everything came into existence. Also the house that I've been living, yeah, it just came to me. It was as if it was waiting for me. And it has been my third villa that I had. And I also had this penthouse where I did my ceremonies. And then I started with a basic location. So I've been at 5 locations so far. And yeah, next to that, I've been organizing a lot of retreats where I help people to follow their hearts, to follow their inner guidance. I made 2 different models to help people coaching. I wrote a book about Quarter Life Challenge. I've done so many things, speaking for big audiences. And I see like, okay, now I can make soup from all of this. So like my book is a mind, spirituality is the ayahuasca, and meditations. I have my own meditation technique. And now I'm definitely totally into health. So with this, I could create so many beautiful things, but it's not the time yet. I feel like no. First, I have almost 2 weeks left here at my parents' house. How symbolic is this? To go back where you came from and then have a symbolic rebirth. Let's see what happens, because it's also a surprise for me. And yeah, I'm looking forward.